have allowable. Allowable, most people know exactly what allowable means, but in the terms of the uniform guidance, it means it has to be necessary for the performance of the federal award, not necessarily the research that's being done, but for that performance of the federal award. It needs to be determined in accordance with the generally accepted accounting principles. Some people call that GAAP. It needs to be not included as a cost or used to meet cost sharing or matching requirements on any other grant, and it needs to be adequately documented. Now we're going to go into reasonable.
Okay, reasonable, the second one listed there in section 404, means that the costs by their nature and amount support the research scope of work. It also talks about the prudent person test, meaning it are the costs based upon a decision that under the same circumstances another person would make in that same situation, so that those costs can be consistent, and we can directly attribute those to the project and that they fall under all of our regular rules for expenditures.
Now we're going to discuss allocable. Allocable is defined as you see listed here. However, how do we measure that? So it's really important when we think about a cost that we have to charge it proportionally to the award or proportionally amongst other awards. So when we get deeper into the session, we're going to discuss it. But for all purposes set here, really important that you have to charge the allocable cost proportion to the work that is being done on the scientific project.
And we also have treated consistently. Cost can't be assigned to a federal award as a direct cost if any other cost for the same purpose in like circumstances has been allocated to that award as an indirect cost. So that's a mouthful of words. A good example would be administrative salaries. If you've got administrative salaries, they're normally considered an indirect cost or F&A. They can't be charged directly to federal awards unless the circumstances of the award are different from the norm of the unit. So they have to be consistent between being treated as direct costs and indirect costs.